Welcome back to Follow the Black Cat, and this is Libra's 2023 Zodiac General Reading. I'm trying to get my camera to focus, but sometimes the spirits get in the way, and this has been happening a lot during these readings, so I do apologize. I'm not moving the camera much, but they seem to be. And Libra, show your charm. This means show how charming you can be in that, but please don't use it for bad things, because I know some of you out there have a tendency to want to manipulate others using that charm, and it's not a good thing to go ahead and do, especially on a frequent basis. So show your charm, show how good of a person you actually are, and use it for good type of idea. But Libras, you have a tendency to want to manipulate, so try and curb that a bit. Now, I've pre-shuffled my deck of cards type of idea because am holding the camera with one hand, and we are going to go ahead with your 2023 general reading in order to see what 2023 holds for you. I'm going to start off with my Universe Tarot deck here, which will kind of give you a mantra to go by for the year. So if you're feeling a little off or down or something's not happening quite right, this is what you need to think about. My capacity to tune into energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need for when it's time to forgive, and the power I need for when I am lost. This is very, very important because Libras often will suffer from mental health issues, and never let that go. Always seek help if you need help, and always seek the right things to do. Think of yourself as for positivity and not negativity during this time. So yes, that is something you definitely need to focus on for when you're feeling out and stuff like that. Now I'm going to move along to my Halloween Black Cat Tarot deck, which I use for energy readings daily, and I'm using it for energy now. So Leo's energy for the year has them kind of sunk. They do feel like they're taking on too much and they're not accomplishing much else type of idea. They're feeling the weight of the world. Once again, use your charm, not manipulation. When you manipulate, then you have to try and remember stuff that you've manipulated in order to keep up a facade. If you just do things very carefully and on a truthful basis, you'll be much happier and you won't feel that weight heavy on you. But unfortunately, this year looks like it's going to be kind of a heavy year for you. And as for your focus for the year, it comes from my Black Cat Tarot deck, which I do use daily as well. And that is to add light to your own little personal thing. You can give your light to others, show them the way once in a while, but it's better to sometimes be part of the group rather than be standoffish. So any of you who've been isolating or you've been backing away from social commitments and stuff like that, you need to get out there a little more. I'm not saying go to every single social engagement or whatever else, but you need to get yourself out there and realize it is a safe place to be, especially amongst friends and family. And now I'm going to move to my traditional tarot deck here. And my traditional tarot deck is going to show you what to leave behind, what to accomplish for the year, and where that can lead you if you do make those accomplishments. So what you need to leave behind is hurt and heartache type of idea. You need to forget stuff that those who have hurt you, just put them aside. They're not needed in your life. They're negative. You don't need those people in your life type of idea. Move along. Remember the lesson. Forget them type of idea. Like if you happen to pop up in your life again, just kind of play hi, how are you, and all this stuff, but don't let them in. Don't get into big conversations. Don't let them back in type of idea. Start cutting them off. And this is the year for love for you, Leos type of idea. Libras. I'm sorry. Libra is the year for you guys to feel love. Love from relationships, love from other people, love in general. So you're going to feel the love this year. And lastly, if you do all this sort of thing, you leave those old relationships behind, you don't bother with those anymore, you're going to find that you are going to feel that love and that everything is going to be wonderful and happiness is going to hit you and there's going to be lots of things moving forward for you. So definitely leave those things behind that aren't serving you anymore. If they're not serving you, get rid of them. And that includes objects and items and stuff like that too. So if something's not making you happy, it's time to move on. Get some happiness going there. And now we're going to see what the dice hold for you. Okay, so this year started off very humdrum. It's a year that started off. You weren't excited about going to the new year. You weren't excited about leaving the last year. It was just a move forward. But in and around February or March here, you're going to end up finding that things are going to suddenly like leap. Like there's going to be a lot of chaos going on, and you're going to have to handle that. Then it's going to peter out a bit, but in and around July, you're going to see a lot more chaos happening again. You're not sure what's bringing it on, but it is going to help you achieve a balance by the fall. And in the fall, that's when you're going to find things are kind of moving forward for you type of idea. You're not really in balance, but you're not really out of balance either. You're kind of all over the place that way. And now I'm going to move on to the coin divination, where you have your negative and your positive, to see what's going to happen for you, Libra. Okay, so for your year, you're going to kind of sit on the sidelines. I would suggest you kind of get out from the sidelines, but you're going to want to sit on the sidelines and just kind of watch everything. And you're going to witness a bunch of abundance coming and this sort of thing. But unless you get out there and reach for it, it's going to pass you by. So you're going to have to reach for that stuff. The opportunities are there for you to grab it all, but you're going to have to want to grab it all. And yes, there will be some negative things that are going to happen, and that will make you kind of second guess, should you go for it or not? But really, go for it type of idea. Maybe not every single one, like I said before, just like the social situations. You may not want to grab onto every single one, but the ones that really fit your passion, go for it. I hope, Libra, that you like this general reading. If you're looking for something more personal, look in the comments, and I have a personalized email. You can email me and we can have a conversation. I don't share emails or anything like that. And I don't solicit for you like direct type of ideas. So you don't have to worry about me messaging you first. And we'll talk to you later. And I hope everybody enjoyed the reading. Bye.